Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Toluwanimi Obiwole. I'll be sharing a poem with you all. This poem always comes with a small introduction that has grown each time. Let's just start. Being an immigrant from Nigeria and having close ties to that country, I never really thought of America as home. But now, after seeking to redefine home as something more than an address on a driver's license, my journey has led me on a path to understanding healing and home as being a place where I felt healed from, four walls and a chalky sidewalk to my mother's loud and arresting laughter that comforts me. Home is also being surrounded by a community of people who make me feel loved and create space for me to flourish. So this is my poem about home. My blood has known the easy wave of palm leaves and Lagos beaches from the womb. I didn't know what a cowboy was until the age of 11. And this rocky desert doesn't know quite what to do with my skin, and my hair breaks in protest. But my spirit recognizes these mountains like kin. Colorado's wide expanse, first plied by native grandmothers and bordered by a trail of tears, is a place where creating home is an act of forgiveness, repenting to the land. Here, between the cities and spiderwebbing power lines, there is space to listen, to look each other in the eye and make peace with wherever we came from. Building community is recognizing that all our roots are new here. This is how we water each other. If you take apart a community, lay all its bones out bare, it becomes a choir of desperate voices, a candlelit vigil full of strangers at the Capitol building speaking love for Syrian refugees, a coffee shop basement where everyone becomes a poet, a school full of children speaking different languages, but never having to translate a smile or shared meal. My mother knows what it means to have hope in a new home. She believes in the small woman with weathered hands and a suitcase full of dreams could leave a visible thumbprint on foreign soil. One of the most common human fears is leaving this world nameless. And what is community but a collective stretching out of limbs to feel the touch of another hand just to break the silence of anonymity? To know someone else knew who you were. This is how we keep each other alive, accepting the gift of someone else's name, looking after the voiceless before our own reputation. I know home has the least to do with blood and the most to do with love, with knowing you are not alone. It is the work to acknowledge the ache of those who have known nothing but running across borders, oceans, color lines, and legislative binds until no one feels they have to hide at the dinner table in their bodies in a language that isn't theirs. If you truly wish to be a home, make sure there are rooms for everyone. Form a new legacy, one with no income bracket, gender, or political requirements. I am one of many committing love to labor. Will you build with us? Thank you.